Hello everyone, I'm going to talk about today about the real problem with Generation 5 Pokédex. I'm going to put a timestamp down below when I actually talk about the problem because I want to do a pre-talk before that. Before we go with the real problem, I'm going to go through the generation itself, through every Pokemon, to see if you guys can spot the problem, okay? Now, many people claim the problem to be the Pokemon's design overall, but that's a bit of a matter of preference, and when you have the biggest Pokédex in history, it's normal that you have some flops. No. Now look at this. Bikini is very cool. Is a very decent Pokemon overall. And on the first playthrough, if you played back in the day, you could actually use it. Now, if you go and watch for the Superior, while I really enjoyed its design, I understand why some people disliked it because it becomes a snake when these two add legs and arms. It still has them, it's you see here, but I understand, but I still like it quite a lot, even though it's very bad for regular playthrough because it deals no damage and has a very bad move pool. And Bower, of course, people hated it. I mean, third firefighting Pokemon. The pig looks very cute, and Pig Knight is awful. Let's be honest. Its only rival is Quillen. Then Embower by itself looks decent, looks cool, but again, not many things going for it. Some Ratalis look decent, but it's just too weak. But on a regular playthrough, it's fine. It works perfectly fine with decent attack. Now, Watchshock, it's a bit uncanny. You know, just pay attention, see if you guys can guess what the real problem is. Then you get Stoutland, which is very cool, actually. Not many things to complain about. Liepard is that basic dark type that nobody cares about. Then we have the Elemental Monkeys. I don't think they are as awful as people say, but extremely forgettable. It's Musharna, which is a bit too weak, but not awful. And we have the Pidove line. I like the Unpheasant's idea, but it's a bit poorly executed. His stats and abilities and move pool just don't cut it. They should have made him a special attacker or something like that. The Striker is cool, but lacking a bit on power. Gigalith is awesome, but the trade evolution, but it's still awesome. Like, it's one of the best cool looking golem style Pokemon. I mean, Subat just, man, really? It just looks stupid, let's be honest. Excorial is awesome, like one of the best Pokemon of all time. Audino is meh. Conkeldurr is a Pokemon that you grow to love. Nobody loved Conkeldurr when released, but you grow to love him. Seismitoad is a mixed bag. It's kind of cool and kind of creepy at the same time. Torrent Sock just, I mean, these are kind of meaningless Pokemon. Like nobody really cares. Livani looks pretty cool. One of those cool Pokemon, even if it's a bit weak. Scolipede looks amazing. Let's be honest. Remember now, Whimsicott is cute. You might remember there was no fairy type at the time. Lilligant also looks cute, but again, lacking in very diverse departments. Basculin is clearly just a filler mon. Crocodile is awesome, man, let's be honest. Darmanitan is also very cool. Maractus, there is like 3 fans of it. Castle, I mean, it's a bit exaggerated, so I understand people don't like it. Scrafty is very cool. Sigilyph is very weird, so people react to that. Cofagrigus is pretty cool. Caracosta looks decent, although a bit too basic, but looks decent. Archeops, I don't dislike it, but it's not like an awesome Pokemon. Garbodor, I think he missed the mark a bit. It almost looks like a cool trash Pokemon, but I don't know, just miss a little bit the mark, and stats will be a bit better. Now, Zoroark looks cool, but you cannot use it on the first playthrough. That sucks. Cincino being so late in the text makes no sense for this kind of Pokemon. I mean, I don't think anybody will complain if they put this one instead of Watchshock. Now, Gotatel, when it was released, was a bit controversial because, like, really, they made a god Pokemon. Kind of the same with Rainicos, like it's a fetus. So I understand why these Pokemon get a bit of backlash at the start, because they are such weird concepts that people are a bit flashed at the start. Keep looking at the patterns. The problem with this line is that they did bad in Gen 3 with Vivas. Now, I never understand the hate for Vanillux. Like, it's not clearly not the best Pokemon ever, but I mean, it has overall high stats but too much wasted on attack. Its abilities are now good, but used to be mid. But it still was okay. Yeah, so Sasbucket's the gimmick, let's be honest. Emolga was actually one of the best Pikachu clones at the time, and Lisa fucked a lot of people up with it. Next, Cavalier is very cool. Look at it. Has good stats. It is very hard to obtain in a playthrough. Now, Among Us at the time, remember you have Effect Spore, was rather mid, but I mean it looked decent. Nothing amazing, but it looks decent. Jellicent, I always thought it was overall well designed, even if it starts lagging a bit. I don't think anybody dislikes it. Although got some backlash because I loved its evolution, but I don't think it's bad. Galvantula just looks awesome, let's be honest. And now that you're in that cave, I mean Ferrothorn, come on guys, it's amazing. I hope that when it gets released on a 3D game, an actual good 3D game, that is actually stuck in the ceiling of caves. And a Click-Clank, I understand some people hate its concept, but I don't think its design is well executed as well. I mean, Clink does execute its time well, but then the rest just looks mid, and then the stats and move will leave, and even abilities leave a lot to be desired. I always loved Electros. I don't think many people dislike it. I mean, this is just weird Pokemon to have so late in the game. I mean, they aren't strong at all, and they don't look particularly cool, just weird. Unlike Chandelure. Like Chandelure, you get it a bit too late because of the stone is kind of late on the game, but it has a cool design, good stats, decent abilities. There's just not much to wait about it, although people highly like it. Yo dude, it's a candle Pokemon! Like, yeah, but it's well executed, so who cares? Axeros, everyone loved. It has very good stats for a playthrough, so not many complaints there. Remember, BRT only had 110 attack when released, so its design I never really enjoyed it quite a lot. Looks like a fat ugly bear, nothing special. Diagonal I kinda liked it. I was kinda liked it, even if he had like 30 defense when released. But I never hated it. Acelgor is also very cool, but almost impossible to obtain, and a bit too weak, for this defense with its special attack. Stunfisk is my most disliked Pokemon. So, I remember when I played the game, I found one and instantly used an electric attack, and it was not very effective. It's immune to it, and I'm like, what the hell? It's immune? Okay, you need to remember I played the game in Japanese, so I couldn't see that it was immune. Why it was immune, so I assumed it had like a Volt Absorb or like something like that. So I used which was the attack that I used? Maybe a flying type or something attack. I remember that it resisted like half of the attacks I sent at first, and I was very confused, like, what the hell is this thing? And then I decided to catch it, and I was like, ground electric? What? It's not a water type? And everything about it just awful, man. Like, static on a ground electric type is just playing, bro. I mean, Limber. In me and Shower, not many people disliked it. Nowadays, it's lacking a bit in stats, but nobody really dislikes it. But Druddigon, I think this 3D design makes it look a lot better than it looked when released. I think its first design was a bit uncanny, but now when you look at this 3D model, looks decent. But at the time it was a bit uncanny. Now keep looking to notice if you find the pattern. Man, Gurlock looks awesome. I mean, you cannot complain, Gurlock looks awesome. Bishop also looks pretty cool, not amazing, but very cool. And has good stats to cover it. Wolfland looks decent. I mean, is it really an American game if it doesn't have a bald eagle? I think Manibus also looks very cool. It's one of these Pokemon that almost looks cool, but it misses the mark in some regards, and then the stats are awful by the time you get it. Even if it was early game, it will just be okay, but on the on Victory Road, really. And then Durant, I love Durant actually. It looks very cool. Its stats are a lot better than Midport, that's for sure, and they can do something even if you have to play Vice. I mean, Hydreigon looks awesome. Obviously, the problem of him is the level. That it evolves. I mean, Volcarona, though in Black and White, so you can easily get the Volcarona. But these two are some of the favorite ones on Gen 5. Definitely Volcarona is my favorite bug type, obviously. I mean, Caesar is a good competition, but you get it. When you go to the legendaries, you can actually get the legendaries on your playthrough like in Gen 1. So that's awesome, but only Terrakion is really good to use because it's the only one that has an offensive stat. The other ones leave a lot to be desired. These are post-game ones and version exclusive, so yeah. Then you have legendaries, which I always liked. The actual hero over you. I mean, second hero, the real hero is Etron, as y'all know. We have Kyurem, it's decent. And the Mythicals. Now, they don't really matter, let's be honest. Now, did you guys spot the problem with Generations 5 Pokédex? Did you? So I'm going to speak now about the real problem. Now, the real problem is that it has way too many monotypes. Just way too many. Like, at this point in the generations, they just spammed a bit too many single types. Like, look at starters. Serperior and Samurott are pure types. Why? Just why? At this time, why? Like, Empower is cool because that's two types, but it falls flat because it's firefighting again, guys. Why didn't you make it ground or something? You know, and Serperior, everyone wants it to be a dragon type, obviously. And at that time, I don't know why they didn't do it. Like, in Generation 5, it didn't have contrary, you only got it in Gen 6. It had, but it couldn't be used. So even if it had the dragon type, it would still suck in Gen 5. I mean, even in Gen 6, like in OU, it will be amazing, the dragon type, but in VGC, it will still be not much better, just a little bit better. And Samurott, why isn't Samurott the fighting type, guys? I mean, what the hell? And we have Watchshock, which is the supposed early rodent, which is normal, for being pure normal. And why is Stoutland pure normal type again? Another pure typing on a tree line that people can easily use until the end of the game, you know? Sure, it's kind of like Luxray, but it's a more mid type. I mean, Liepard is that early more than nobody cares. Even its stats don't show anything good. I mean, it has good speed, but everything else is just very middling. I get it, the monkeys were just a gimmick to pass the first gym, but couldn't their evolutions get the second typing? I mean, this can easily get the fighting type. Nowadays, this will get the fairy type, but I get it. I think these were made as throwaway mons, so it doesn't really matter. Now, Musharna, main problem, it really is a typing. Like, it has so many pure psychic types on this generation. It makes no sense. Absolutely no sense why most of them doesn't have a secondary typing of some kind. Like, sure, Musharna looks like a pure psychic type anyway, but still. Miran Fest, not normal flying type, nobody cares. I mean, Zerstrike, again, pure electric. Sure, it looks fine as the pure electric, but it will be better, obviously, with the secondary type. Gigalit, again, pure rock type. I kind of understand on this point, like, Gigalit is one that gets easily the pass, because when you look at the previous Golem-like Pokemon, we have Golem, which is Rock Ground, and Aggron, which is Rock Steel. Okay, so him being pure Rock, it's a lot more forgivable than everyone else, because it's actually breaking the pattern, like the others, you know? It's not just a pure copy, which I'll talk about in a bit when we get to him, but it's pretty much the only one that I give a perfect pass because it was kind of unique. Now we have a Gargan Knuckle that does the same thing, but on current generation we had a lot more options in regards of that. Now Zubat, Psychic Flying, it's fine. Excadrill is amazing, Ground Steel is very good with the offensive Pokemon with decent speed. And even the bulk isn't that bad because it has IHP. Sure, not great, but not that bad. I mean, couldn't you give it Fairy type in Gen 6 at least to try to make up for it? Guys, come on. I get it, it was the new Chansey, but... Now, Conkeldurr, I can't give it pass, I give it because it's pretty much a Machamp. We already have Machamp. Sure, you don't have Machamp on the first playthrough, but would it really be that hard to give it a rock type or something? Like, it has Concrete, you could easily get a secondary typing, not a pure fighting type. Because I look at this, and first of all, okay, I can kind of see the fighting type, but the pure one? Come on. Since me told, I really can't complain about typing. I can complain about the stats, but not typing. Again, why do we have 2 more pure fighting types? Just padding, and nobody cares. Now these bugs are amazing, nothing to talk about. Now these 4, again, pure grass types at the time, all of them. Now Whimsicott has clear advantage because he got blessed with Fairy type, but at the time, like really, more basic grass types. I mean, Basculin was always made as a throwaway Pokemon, so I really can't complain. Nobody cares, not even the developers cared at the time. Now they give it an evolution with the secondary typing, so it's much better. Crocodile was always amazing, so yeah, it's lacking a tiny bit with the stats, but overall, it is amazing. Then Maritan is a very powerful Pokemon that a lot of people use on the playthrough, but again, a pure fire type. It could have easily gotten a secondary type, but pure fire type. Mark is just a Dex Healer Pokemon. I mean, being in the desert, he could easily have gotten the ground type, you know, and he could actually be in the desert without taking damage. But, oh well. And Crustle is decent typing as well as crafty. Seagullite, I can complain. Coffagrigas, pure ghost type. Really? Pure ghost type? I mean, it's a coffin. You know? Not a coffin, sarcophagus. Pretty sure most of them were made of rock. Or a precious metal. So yeah, it could either be a ghost rock or ghost steel. Guys, come on, it's just being thrown away. A clearly cool typing because, I don't know, they think it will be broken because of mummy or some shit. Its stats are good, but its move pool is okay, but come on guys. Now this, I don't really complain. I think they now can give it a secondary ability to Archeops. I mean, I guess Garbodor is supposed to be the basic poison type of the generation, so I mean, it'll be cooler to have a secondary type, but I get it. Not like you have a lot of pure poison types like we have Psychics. I mean, Zoroark, pure dark type at this time of the game. You cannot get it without a special event. This gimmick is what makes him. It's a 50-50. I mean, Cincino, such a basic normal type so late. Why didn't you have a secondary typing? Why didn't you get the fairy type on Gen 6, for example? Because it looked very cute and fairy-like. Not Misir, but Cincino. Now, look at this. Too late. They aren't even region exclusives, because when you look at this, you think, oh, they are region exclusives. No, they are not region exclusives. You can get both on both games. Doesn't matter. So many pure psychic types spamming here. Why? Why don't they? At least one of them gets a secondary typing. Like everyone thinks Gothitelle is a dark type when they first see it, but no, it's pure psychic actually. And Reniculus, I mean, I don't really know what secondary type they could give it, but it just seems lacking. You know, when you try to build a team, you end up with overall your team being pure types, and that just isn't as fun. And Swanna just sucks. Like again, Vanillux, pure typing, like. Okay, but we also have a lot more pure ice types, so it's lacking again. Deerling is a cool typing because it was unique at the time, same with Emolga. I cannot complain about Excavalier. Among Us, perfect, same with Jellicent. I mean, the only other pure water type of the generation is Basculin, so Lamol being a pure water type, it doesn't even look to have another type, so it's one of the few exceptions that I can provide. Amazing, amazing. Again, Klinklang. Why not electric type, for example? I mean, they could even improve the design a bit by giving it electric type. Just lacking, guys. Just lacking. Same with, I mean, Electrozoid looks very cool. I guess they have to be pure electric for the gimmick. That's the only excuse that I can see. Now, 2 more random psychic types for no reason. Again, pure psychics for no reason. Now, Chandelure, awesome. Axeros, I can give it a pass because it's the first cool dragon type line that is pure dragon. And then on next chant they fucked it up with Gudra. But hey, this gets a pass because this, being a pure type, is actually unique. Now, 3 more, actually 2 lines of pure ice types. Again, at least Diagonal has decent speed, even if it lacks a bit on power. But really, more pure ice types? Couldn't Beardy get a fighting type, for example? You know? A Selgar really could use a secondary typing guy, let's be honest. It really could. It lacks a bit because of it. I mean, another pure fighting? What is with Gen 5 and pure psychic and fighting types? It has way too many, just way too many. And I actually think this could have gotten a fairy type later on. They could have fixed this line, but they decided not to. Drodigan at the time seemed like a throwaway mon that they just put later in the game. Like, it has decent bulk and good power, but I mean, you have access to Axor's line. This is kind of like the losers mon, but when you look at him, why doesn't he have the rock type, guys? Come on, come on. Now, not into Colbane here. Now, another pure normal type late on the game. Couldn't you have gotten this concept bug a little bit further by not making it a pure normal type? I mean, it does Sap Seeper. Why don't you have a type that is weak to grass? So, you know, it will be cooler like that. Nothing to complain about these guys. Itmor, a pure fire type. I mean, you already have their Manitan. Why will everyone care about Itmor this late in the game? Seriously, not only that, but even the Midas had the secondary typing and you have the monkey. No, nothing to complain about. Tornadoes also gets a pass because they're pure flying. The only pure flying type at the time. And that's it now. When you notice, when you're playing the game and you have to make a team, like if you don't choose Empower, you're already stuck with the pure type. Probably Samurott is the best because this game overall water types suck and few that don't suck are rare. And then yeah, like early route, Stoutland is clearly the best one. Pure type. You keep going, you will catch a Pida for fly. Chernobog don't care. I mean, Source Cycle looks cool, but it's a bit lacking, so people will skip on it. If you can have trades, Gigalith is a decent contender. Excadrill is a must-have, guys. Like really, on your playthrough, just as Excadrill. Zubat is annoying because it's a love evolution. You see, it's just too many. You end up with too many pure types. Like if you can trade, my last playthrough I had a Conkeldurr. It puts a lot of work on the playthrough, but it's a pure type. Salimitos is kind of a glue mon for the team if you don't have Samurott. It's really our only decent option if you don't have Samurott. Like, why? Just why? Sure, when you get them, they are very strong. Like, you can easily take out Lina or whatever her name is. Lina, normal gym with him, but why? Just why? Now, these guys are awesome, although the Scolipede was weaker with only a 90 attack. More pure types, guys, come on. You see? Then you get to the desert, you can easily get Crocodile, which is awesome. And the Darmanitan. Darmanitan is awesome, but pure type, guys. You end up with overall of your team being pure types. And that just sucks. Now, the good thing about this is that Generation 5 is the most open one to have cool regional forms, because they can easily get an Selgar and give it a fire type or something, for example. They can get a Klinklang, give it a secondary type, and it's much better. Like they can just swap defense and attack and boom, amazing Pokemon. You know, with a better typing. I mean, for offense, because let's be honest, Klinklang is offensive mon. It's the Shifty Gear mon. You know, Electros again. You can put it on another game, give it a secondary type, and try to improve it. You know, just swap this one speed for HP. You know, like VM, I mean, this one is an evolution. Axos, another Pokemon that is very easy to create an original form with a secondary typing. Perfect. I think Beartic, let's see, it's BST. $505. I guess they could give it. It was 485 that late on the game, guys. Really? Holy shit. Well, let's look at it. Yeah, it's very, very weak on its debut generation. Like, why do you use this? What were they smoking, guys? Come on. And as you can see, the sprite does not make it look good at all. Even here, it just looks fat, you know. So yeah, he needs a Musteluna type style to fix it. I mean, I'm kind of okay with Kaguma being pure ice type, you know. It's one of the few. Mian Shao, another regional variant will be cool. Buffalo, I think Buffalo is kind of Taurus, you know. Itmor as well, another, or maybe an actual evolution like Itmor is suck, man. Literally and figuratively. 484, yeah, this guy needs an evolution so bad. He should take out some attack too. No, it actually has very good physical attacks, right? And like special? Oh no, it has Giga Drain. Fuck it, just give it out of special attack. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. The real problem, Generation 5 Pokédex, it has too many pure types, you know. Pure types are cool, but when you have too many of them, it limits the creation of a team. So I hope you enjoyed the video and have fun.